Content warning. The stories and themes shared throughout this podcast may contain themes that can be distressing for you. If needed, please pause and do what you need to do to take care of yourself. If needed, please reach out to a mental health professional for support.
Welcome back to another episode of Resilient AF with Blair and Alana.
Hi.
And it is the end of August. Where did the month go? We are
Oh,
back from
God.
our hiatus. I say hiatus, like that's not even a word. Hiatus.
Like,
Hiatus.
hi.
Hi. Um, so August, we had a couple reruns. We, you know, caught up on some episodes. How did you spend your August, Alana?
You know, it involved a lot of rest. I got back to Pilates this month, which has been very exciting for me. I'm happy to be back with the people I like to practice with and the teachers, and I can start feeling it in my body again. So that's been really nice. And honestly, like my August has been probably not what a typical August would look like for most people. For example, I took it upon myself to rewatch every episode of Survivor before season 50 airs. I'm currently on season 6,
Oh my God,
episode
Alana, it's been a
3.
week. You've done
In
six.
almost 2 weeks. Okay, to be fair, I've been sick 2 of those days, and so like all I was being horizontal.
When does the season air?
Season 50 airs probably late February is my
So,
guess.
so what everyone needs to know is Alana is a super fan. We've talked about this before. Like I'm talking her bat mitzvah when she was 13
Hmm.
was Survivor themed. She's had a couple like cameos from each Survivor. She has Survivor merch and all sorts of swag. Like she knows every little thing. And anytime she posts on her TikTok, her personal TikTok about Survivor, those posts go viral. Like she is a Survivor super fan. And so I love this for her. And sometimes she said always sends them to me, and then I watch them and I'm like, I don't even know what she's talking about. I'm just gonna comment.
Well, the ones that go to viral aren't the ones on my own challenge yet. But TBD.
Yeah.
And then on the theme of TikTok, I've been posting more on our Griefy Gals TikTok, creating more community there, and we've had some posts go viral. One in particular, where we asked people to comment the most unhinged thing or comment they received when their loved one died. And honestly, you need to just go read these comments because people are unhinged and it's wild reading them. Like I have visceral reactions when I'm reading them. And as of today, we can go live and I was testing it out and got 2 roses, whatever that means.
Yeah. I don't know, but we should go
I don't
live.
know.
So on TikTok, our handle is Griefy Gals.
Yeah. And you should
Gals.
follow us there. It's
Yeah.
GALS.
Yeah. So I would say like your August was successful. It was a lot of recovering still from your surgery. And you also launched this thing. So I think what everyone needs to know about this project, like we are working on money generation because this started off as a passion. Alana
Hmm.
has a career, I have a career, but this is also now my career, and soon hopefully Alana's more of Alana's career. And so we didn't build this to generate revenue. So now what we're doing is putting things in place to help us fund this because right now my public relations agency is funding this project. And when I say funding this project, like, going to the Emmys gifting lounge in early September, very expensive. Paying our project manager, our editors, our graphic designers, very expensive. And like I'm putting in a lot of time.
Hmm.
And so is Alana. And so Alana came up with an idea on how to, like, she's set up some stuff with Pinterest, but she started this other thing I want her to talk about before I give you my August update. Because not only is Alana like starting to blow up on TikTok as a Survivor super fan and like the Griefy Gals account, which is amazing because I love having this help because we are very grassroots. But she set up this thing I'm going to tell you about that's actually generating revenue, and it's not a lot, but every
Yet.
dollar counts.
Yeah. So I learned about this on TikTok as one does. It's
Yeah.
an app called Benable, not to be confused with Blair's last name, Venable.
It's like if you have a
Um,
plug nose, Blair
yeah,
Bettable.
Blair Venables without the S. So Benable. And essentially, what it is affiliate marketing for those who don't have these massive followings that can have access to these brand deals and whatnot. And I think it's such a great way for beginner creators or folks like us who are really grassroots trying to make a dollar. And essentially, what it is, it's affiliate marketing. So you make lists like on Pinterest where you pin different things you like. So we have a whole um, board or list, as they call it, of resources that we recommend, clothing that we like to be comfy, cozy in. The shirt I'm wearing is on that list.
Hmm.
Books, a lot of books in different varieties of lists. And anytime someone clicks on that link and purchases that item or maybe something else, we get a commission. So it's really fun to receive the notifications of, oh, you just made 75 cents.
Can we
Like,
talk about today earlier? What? Okay, you bring it up.
yeah. So I'm on a new medication for my endo endo stuff. And I'm having side effects which lead to stomach flu like symptoms, or I have the stomach flu, either or. But I just finished a situation and I get back in bed and I see a notification that someone bought something off my list and what they bought, Dramamine, could not have been more apt. Perfect timing. I call myself a farm to table creator.
Farm to table, like toilet to couch.
Toilet to bed creator.
Oh my gosh, like I don't even know. Shane doesn't listen to this podcast, but Shane this weekend also had like the craziest flu, and we were at the lake, and it was such tight quarters. I've never used so much Lysol in my life. Like every time I heard him breathe, I'd like wipe everything down and like was popping all the meds, and like I haven't gotten sick yet, so I don't think I will because I did get really sick in Montana, and I think what I read was that your immune system is like holds on to those that immunity for 14 weeks, and so. But yeah, I'm like, I do not want to get that again because that was like nature's worst detox.
Oh goodness. Yeah. And like I hope whatever I have is done
Yeah.
because we don't want a repeat of Emmy's Gifting Lounge 2024 to happen
Oh my
in a few
gosh.
weeks.
Yeah. That's not good. So, okay, August for me. Well,
Yes,
I
tell
turned
us about your
okay, so
August.
I turned 40. Whoop, did it. New decade.
Woohoo!
My goal is to get completely out of like all my debt. I didn't do that, but I did pretty good. And I've been actually in a course right now, called Inspired Money Foundations with Monica Ion from Inspired Life Circle. And it's actually been really, really profound. And it's cool because it's inspired me to do things different in my life and in my business. And being amongst like this cohort where we meet every week and I have an accountability partner, it's really helped me. And it's also kind of opened up this like creative channel that I found that was kind of stuck for the last few years. Like
Hmm.
I'm a super creative, innovative person, and I felt like there's like something that was stuck. So I feel like this helped move around creative energy, which I think is amazing. You wanted to say something?
No,
Oh.
I was just active listening.
Oh, okay. And so I've spent a lot of time in the forest. So my birthday, we actually, I think every weekend I've been in the forest. So the long weekend, it gets crazy at my lake spot. There's a big baseball tournament, and I'm sober, and I like quiet time, and it gets like very rowdy at this spot. So I went and hung out with a friend at Sun Peaks, and we hiked, and it was a really lovely like start to the month. And then I had my birthday the next weekend. We went to a spa called Sparkling Hill, and we like enjoyed the hot tubs and had the most delicious dinner. Like it's fine dining. It's like such so good. Like I
Hmm.
think the dinner was like it was in the hundreds, and it was just me and Shane, and I'm sober. So like if that gives you an idea. We had three desserts. It was so good. And then the next day we
Wow.
drove to the lake and spent more time in the forest, and I had our family come out, our family that lives in Coquitlam. So from like their house with a trailer in like the monsooniest monsoon rain to like down the dirt highway and the dirt road to me, took like 7 hours.
Oh
But
boy.
they came for the week, and that was amazing. I've actually never spent that much time with my uncle, who is our dad's youngest brother, and my cousin, she's 13, and our aunt, who is like she's been in our life for like 23 years. And so I've never, like, I spend time with them here and there, a couple days, couple hours. I might go down to Vancouver and stay with them, or they might come see us. And it was amazing. Like, it was just so good. So we're going to make sure we do something like that every year. Maybe not a full week, maybe not up where we are, because it is a bit of a mission, which is why we love going to where we go, because it keeps a lot of people away. Because we love being like out in the wilderness. But it was so nice. So I spent a week with family, and we hiked, we read, we did word searches, we paddleboarded. Well, they paddleboarded. I sat on the beach, lots of beach time. I'm a lot like Uncle Alan. We both like
Mm.
to sit in our beach chairs and read and drink our coffee. We're like our aunt and cousin like to like always be doing activities. So yeah, it
Yeah.
was really cool. And yeah, and like we did some problem solving, which I'll talk about soon. You don't know about, well, you sort of know about it. But also this summer, because I didn't have a lot of travel, I used this as time to really put some stuff in motion that required me to be in front of a computer and creating and all that stuff. And so what's really cool is that the grief trips that I do and the workshops that I lead, I usually have handouts. And so I thought, instead
Mm.
of printing out handouts, why not just put everything together in a journal? And I made this mostly for my clients, but I thought I'd make it available for everyone. It's available for 888, depending on which Amazon you go to. But it's called the Resilient AF Journal. So it's not through the Global Resilience Project, but we are the Global Resilience Project. And it's a journal, and it basically walks through various activities, and it's organized by the neuroscientific ways that I teach people to strengthen their resilience muscle. So I'm super excited. And Alana, you bought it. Have you dove in yet?
I opened it.
Oh, did you flip through it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the feeling of the pages.
Okay. Alana likes feelings, mouth feels, finger feels.
All the
But
feels. It
Alana's
needs
a
to feel.
therapist, and she got a sneak peek of it, and she had a lot of really great feedback. So it's great to have you, my therapist sister, validate the work I'm doing, because you're very good at also questioning things in my life that you have questions about. So
Yeah.
so that's cool. So if you want to get that, that's on Amazon. Like, I am charging the bare minimum. Like, I don't really even think, I think I make maybe only a couple dollars per journal. The point is not to make money from the journal. Like, maybe in the future, it's more of a tool that I want to use with my clients. And I'm leading a workshop next week at the local hospice association, and I'm going to test it out for my first workshop.
Oh, that's exciting. I can't wait to hear more about it.
Yes. And then the other thing, there's two things that I've been working on that have been in the plans. One of them, I've had various professionals in just front facing with kids, with clients, with patients, mental health, physical health, ask me if I offered any sort of support or training in my navigating grief framework. And so it just finally clicked. And this is what I'm talking about, the creative channels, where I was like, yes, you know what? It's been on my list to do a training where people can actually be certified in the navigating grief framework, which we created, or I created. And so I created a training, and it's the first one, and there's only going to be 10 spots available. And I'm so excited about that, because it's called the Grief and Resilience Expert Training Program, or training certification, and you're trained in the framework. So you're officially given, like, you know how to use the tool of the framework. And I'm bringing in various experts, including Alana, my friend Gina. She's a grief therapist. Renata, who's amazing. She is a third generation shaman. Steph, she's coming in. She's an ambiguous grief expert. And it's a 6-week program. So right now, I think we have 3 or 4 spaces already spoken for, which is very exciting. We have an occupational therapist, we have a teacher. I can't remember the other two professions right now. Plus, everyone, the facilitators like Alana, I'm going to give access to this program too. But these are professionals in different corners of the world, wings of the world, in the resilience and grief space, who believe in this work. So I built this certification program, and after the certification program, I'm going to increase the price of it, and there's going to be a bigger cohort, and it's going to be a couple times a year. But this is the first one, so it's very intimate, and I'm very, very excited. So, if you're interested in that and you want to learn extra tools to help people, whether you're someone who's a hairstylist or a teacher or someone that works in health, mental health, physical health, or you're
All
just
the
going
help.
through something really challenging and you want tools to help yourself through, I want to invite you to this program, and it starts September 17th. So you can sign up until the 17th or until we're full. And then the most exciting thing, the most exciting thing is our
Mm-hmm.
gratitude challenge.
Yahoo!
Gratitude. Okay, we talk about this all the
Gratitude,
time.
gratitude.
We love our gratitude. I've been practicing it intentionally since 2016. Alana goes through waves, but when we're together, we do it.
Always.
And there's a science behind it. If you practice gratitude every single day at the exact same time, and you list three things you're grateful for from the past 24 hours, and you do this for at least 21 days, the neural pathways in your brain rewire. So you see the world in a more positive way. And I heard this in 2016, well before my life fell apart, and I thought, this sounds hokey, but it's a free tool, and free is my favorite four-letter F word. So I set my alarm on my phone for 9 p.m. because I thought I'm going to end my day with gratitude, and I labeled it the gratitude alarm, and it's been going off every single day since. And anytime I share it on social media, people are private messaging me their gratitudes. They're commenting. Maybe they don't even do anything, like they don't engage, but they might be, I run into them at the store and they're like, Blair, I love when you post your gratitudes. And it's so cool to see that. And so Alana and I, mostly the Global Resilience Project community, we're bringing it to you. So, what does that mean? There's a link in the show notes, and what you're going to do, and like it's all going to be it's all in the links of our social medias. And basically, starting September 1st for 21 days, you are going to pick a time of day that works for you, and we're going to do the gratitude challenge. And that is simply intentionally every single day at or around that time, you're going to share three things you are grateful for from the past 24 hours. And we're setting this up. We have a Mighty Networks community. So we have a community off of Facebook. You're going to be gifted a lifetime membership to this community. You are going to be entered for a chance to win various prizes, which they'll show up throughout the challenge. Every single day, I will be going live, sometimes with Alana, sometimes with their co authors. We're going to be sharing prompts. We're going to be sharing information. We are here to support you. But I've been sharing almost every day my gratitude on social media. I go through phases, but in getting ready for this challenge, I got excited about my sharing my gratitude. And, sometimes I go live, sometimes I share it online. We want you to share it however you want to share it. We just need to know in the challenge where you shared it or what you did. And the challenge is for you. The reward is feeling happier and feeling more grateful. And just as a reminder, our mom did it on her deathbed, literally. Alana and I were sitting with Sharon, our mom, beside her bed the day she went to sleep her final time. Alana did her gratitude. I did my gratitude. And mom says, I'm grateful for you, you, and you. And we're like, who's the third you? And she said, me.
Me.
When Shane was in the hospital for 3 weeks, recovering, waiting for, he had a heart attack and then waiting for his surgery and then having his surgery and recovering. We did it every single day. Me, Val, Dave, my in laws, Shane, and Gord, his roommate. I've stopped everything we're doing at a party to do it. This week with family, we did it. We had a really challenging day one day. We were supposed to get up and do a hike. Uncle Alan's car didn't start. And we were
Mhm.
we're off the grid. It became a thing. And luckily there's Wi-Fi calling. We were able to call the tow truck and the tow and then but then there was going to be thousands of extra dollars because there's all the things. And then we found a mechanic, and then they were like, oh, it's the battery. And then so Alan borrowed Shane's car to drive basically 5 hours round trip to get a battery. Shane luckily was feeling better from his flu and put the battery in. So that was a challenging day because it was not a relaxing day in the forest hiking. It was like, uh-oh, what is going on? And so we
Yeah.
problem solved, but those are the days we really need to practice gratitude. So that, every day that week we practice gratitude at 9 o'clock around the fire or the dinner table. We sure as heck did it that day, right? There's always something to be grateful for. So I want to do some maybe back and forth because we're gonna wrap this episode up soon because I don't know, do people even like listening to us talk? I hope so.
I
So
like listening to us talk.
So let's talk about the last 24 hours. So the goal is not to be so
Yeah.
high level, oh, I'm not like, oh, I'm grateful for Lenny the cat, but oh, I'm so grateful that Lenny came and kept me company while I was barfing on the bathroom floor. Right?
Yeah.
So you want to be as detailed as possible. And the invitation to you is do three things every day, but Alana and I are just going to do a firestorm. Is it called a firestorm? Like a fire round.
Yeah, let's
Let's just go
call
back
it
and
that.
forth. Let's just go
Yeah,
back and forth.
a little back and
So
forth ask.
24 hours. Okay, go.
Okay. I am grateful for the massage that Lenny gave me after I vomited today.
I'm really grateful for going for breakfast with my neighbor and my really good friend Robin and having a really good catch up.
I'm really grateful for the saltine crackers that I was finally able to stomach today.
I'm really grateful for a safe drive home from the lake yesterday with Teddy, who doesn't go in a cage with me, and she sat and slept on my lap the whole time.
I'm really grateful for finishing Survivor season 5 because it's a terrible season.
I'm really grateful that Shane and I did not have a full blown argument yesterday when Teddy had diarrhea all over the house and we had to tag team clean it up. It was disgusting.
I am really grateful that I woke up to a clean kitchen this morning despite feeling sick.
I'm really grateful for Skip the Dishes matcha delivery.
Oh, yum. I'm really grateful that Lenny is currently sitting on my lap and Molly's waiting by the door for me.
I'm really grateful that we have air conditioning because it's 40 above Celsius.
I'm really grateful for Skip the Dishes, especially today when they brought me my electrolytes and saltine crackers.
Yeah, I'm really grateful that it was a day off today and we came back early from the lake and waking up with Shane and the cats was really special.
Mm. I'm really grateful for the sun that is shining, that despite how I was feeling today, the sun was out.
I'm really grateful for the massage chairs at my pedicure. It wasn't the best pedicure, but the massage chair was on point.
I'm really grateful for my heating pad that has helped with the residual pain from said sickness this morning.
I'm really grateful that I work for myself and that I can build my own schedule and tackle the work I didn't do last week, like some of the stuff I did this morning.
Mm. I'm really grateful for having Wi-Fi so I could watch Survivor in bed or on the couch.
Sidebar, Alana never hangs out in bed, and today I FaceTimed her in the middle of the day and she was still in bed. Oh, my husband is, I'm really grateful that my husband is currently delivering me a beef taco salad.
Oh, yum.
Sour
Although
cream on the side.
I'm off beef now for a while.
Um, and so we can keep going. Let's go. So here's another one. Like, I'm really grateful for Advil that helps me navigate my plantar fasciitis, which is something I suffer with every single day. And so today, this morning, I woke up and my foot really hurt, so I took Advil.
And I'm really grateful for ondansetron because eventually I was able to take it and it stayed down.
And let's each do one more.
Okay.
Let's think about it. And if you're out there, what are you grateful for? Put it in the comments below. I mean, I'm grateful for so much. Like, this is basically the tool that helped me survive, like, literally my dark night of the soul. Like, every day I do this. Like, there's so much to be grateful for, even on those days that are so terrible. Like, I'm so grateful that the day is over, you know? Like Alana's not having the best day today.
I
But
am not.
but now you are.
Sure am. I'll tell you my last thing I'm grateful
Okay.
for today. I'm grateful for the book I just finished called The Bright Years. It is, oh, amazing and heartbreaking, but I was able to sit on my porch for a bit, which was sunny, and read it and finish it.
I'm really grateful for what's it called? Like PVR or like TV on demand because I forgot to hit record on one of the Real Housewives franchise. So this morning I woke up and watched Real Housewives of Orange County and like just like being able to talk into my I have a remote that has like the microphone thing and it always makes me feel like Britney Spears. It's always like I want to sing. I want to be like, hit me baby one more time. But really I'm just like
Hit
Real
me,
Housewives of
baby, with real.
Anyway, so like
Okay.
sometimes I say the show and I have to enunciate because I talk fast, but sometimes I'll sing it because it feels like my remote's a microphone. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I do.
Wednesday. So, anyways, we want to invite you to join the challenge. If you're listening to this and the challenge is already halfway through, it doesn't matter. You can start this whenever you want. We're just going to do it as a team. And heck, we might keep going. I don't really know. 21 days going live, holding you accountable. The only one that benefits from you being grateful is you. I mean, and everyone around you because you just become a more pleasant, happier person. I get a lot of people saying, Blair, like you've been through so much. Like, I don't know how you're so positive. I'm like, I have the tools. I rewired my brain. You can do it too. But like, we're here to do it with you starting September 1st. So it's the Resilient AF Gratitude Challenge. It's 21 days. That's all it takes to start rewiring your brain. You don't have to physically write it down. Maybe you just want to be a silent bystander. That's completely fine as well. Maybe you need a bit more guidance. We have this journal. Boop. Anything else you want to add?
No, I just think it's a great way for people to stay connected and also learn more about each other by sharing what they're grateful for. And just one last thing I'm grateful for is if you noticed, I turned my head around. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's because the cats were about to get into it, and I am grateful that they did not.
Amazing. I'm grateful for you, Alana, and I'm grateful that you are horizontal because we almost made this a solo episode today.
Yeah, I'm grateful that I was able to rally and that you were able to help me rally.
So buy stuff from our Benable,
Yeah.
specifically, and Danzatron.
Dramamine.
Dramamine. Practice gratitude. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. We have some really cool episodes coming up. September 11th, Alana and I are going to be at the Emmys Gifting Lounge in LA. So celebrating Emmys week with, more media and people of influence, celebrities, influencers, handing out all of our books and some journals. And we're going to be hopefully recording a couple podcast episodes with some upcoming guests live in studio. So we have a very exciting, back half of the year for you. So you better buckle up and get excited.
Yeah.
So thanks for tuning in to another episode of Resilient AF. I'm going to eat my taco salad that was just delivered to me from Shane. Oh, thank God, because I was just going to make a smoothie for dinner. And know that you don't have to navigate life alone. You don't have to go through the hard stuff alone. You have us. Let the community be that lighthouse in the storm for you. You're going to get through it. One foot in front of the other. And remember,
You are resilient AF.
thank you. That's a wrap for another episode of Resilient AF with Blair and Alana. And thank you for listening. Are you feeling inspired to bounce forward?
Let's connect at theglobalresilienceproject.com, where you can read many stories of resilience, buy our books, shop our clothing line, learn more about how to strengthen your resilience muscle, be empowered, and more.
Remember, friends, you are Resilient AF.